Good morning, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Mina Ayoub.
And I'm Maha Anwar. And this is the Saudi Business Weather, your weekly digest on the latest news from Saudi Arabia.
Before we begin, we would like to extend our congratulations to Saudi Arabia as the kingdom turns 94 this year, celebrating Saudi National Day. كل عام وأنتم بخير.
Today, we're covering updates from Saudi's exciting sectors, including tourism, along with some major moves in the kingdom's economy.
Starting off, Saudi Arabia is now the top G20 country for tourism growth. Now, international visitors to the kingdom surged by 73% in the first 7 months of 2024 compared to 2019, welcoming 17.5 million tourists. Now, this boom is part of the Vision 2030 initiative, which aims to diversify the economy beyond oil and bring in 150 million visitors by the year 2030. Not only that, but Saudi Arabia's international tourism revenues have jumped 207%, and it's all about making the kingdom a must-see global destination.
Apart from tourism, there's also big news coming from Saudi Arabia's industrial sector. The kingdom's decision to waive expat fees for industrial workers has boosted the sector's GDP by a solid 14.7%, resulting in an increase from $104 billion in 2019 to $157 billion in 2023. Over 8,000 industrial firms have benefited from this policy, which helped save around $1.3 billion in labor fees. The impact? A 55.6% increase in the number of factories and a 54% rise in industrial investments. This move is key to boosting exports and job creation for Saudis.
Next up, the kingdom has attracted $144 billion in foreign investments under Vision 2030, with aims to grow industrial exports to $150 billion by the year 2030. Now, the strategy is all about transforming the country into a global trade powerhouse. And Saudi officials are pulling out at all the stops with big investments in infrastructure, and it's paying off. Foreign investments jumped 6% by the end of the first quarter of this year alone. All eyes are on Saudi Arabia as a key player in the future of global trade.
Saudi's non-oil exports are also on the rise. They surged by 19% in July and hit $6.76 billion. Leading the charge were chemical and allied products, making up 25.8% of total exports, followed by plastics and rubber at 25.6%. This growth fits right within the kingdom's vision of reducing reliance on oil and expanding non-oil sectors. The top destinations for these exports were the UAE, China, and India, with the UAE receiving over $1.18 billion in goods in just 1 month.
Finally, it looks like consumers in Saudi Arabia are splurging on electronics. Now, according to the latest point of sale data, spending on electronics jumped by 18.3% in the third week of September alone, hitting $65.8 million. The hotel sector saw a similar boost, with spending up by 18.2%. Overall, while the value of transactions dipped slightly, the restaurant and cafe sector still took the top spot with $472 million in spending. Thanks for tuning in.
Catch us next time on the Saudi Business Weather.